How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pinsirs. And we're coming back to you with another YCL Draft League matchup. We are heading in to week 5. Let me see if I can fix this up a little bit. And we're heading into week 5, and we're taking on Coach Spartan and his Ontario Meloetta. Unfortunately, we did cop an L last week against Harry and his Sydney Star Raptors. We got severely outplayed and not much we could do. I hope you watched the transaction video that went up before this one sometime earlier in the week. It'll explain the mons that we have on the team now, because we made all of our transactions, which is something that we don't usually do. I'm also going to apologize because I am definitely under the weather right now, and I don't have the energy. I don't have the voice for this. I have a cough and it hurts when I cough, and yeah, it just sucks. But we're gonna do this match because I just want to get it off of the calendar. I don't want to extend it any. I just want to get it to go. All of that being said, let's look at the matchup. So we are taking on Coach Spartan, like I said, and his Ontario Meloetta. I don't know what his record is off the top of my head, but he's got a pretty threatening team, as all of our opponents do. He's got access to Great Tusk, which is it's his only rapid spinner, I believe, but it's not his. No, he's got multiple different types of hazard removal, Great Tusk being one of them, Tidy Up Cinchino, Defog Mandibuzz, or even Mortal Spin Glimmet. But I expect a very offensive Great Tusk to come this week. Scarf looks really good into my team, and if it can just, because Close Combat, Headlong Rush, or Earthquake are pretty free dual stabs for it to just hit and take some damage onto the team and just whittle things down over time. Hydrapple is one of those new monsters, a very good Assault Vest user. Can tank hits from my ice guys with the Assault Vest. Has access to that Regenerator ability, so it pairs pretty well with his next pick in Slowking. Slowking obviously has access to Chilly Reception, it's very good on the specially defensive side. Chilly Reception is there to enable that Bear Tick to sweep probably endgame, or just do a lot of breaking mid-game. And he's got Volcarona. Volcarona should come to this match. It looks pretty decent. Quiver Dance set makes a lot of sense. I don't see any room for any other kind of Volcarona set, but we've got some tech for that as well. Klefki is his 5th mon. Prankster T-Wave, Prankster Spikes, Screens, so on and so forth. We didn't bring anything for Screens, which is rather unfortunate, so if it does come, that's going to be something that we have to just play around and just get as much damage off as possible. Then he's got Jolteon. It's the fastest. It's the second fastest thing in the matchup, but it does put in a decent amount of work. We do have Electrode this week and access to Vikavolt, so maybe it comes with like a Volt Absorb set, just so that he can switch into these electric type attacks without having to switch into Great Tusk every single time, or a Ground Bear Tick, which we're going to talk about next. It's his first Terra Captain, Ice, Ground, and Water. Access to that Slush Rush ability. Great Terra typings, great offensive typings, and also the Water is a great defensive typing for it because it allows it to eat the normally super effective fire hits and steel hits. And then he's got Cinchino, access to Tidy Up. Does not have Population Bomb like Mousehold, but it does get Tail Slap, Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, U-Turn, Knockoff, things of that nature. Next up is Chimecho. It's his 2nd Terra Captain, Psychic Berry, and Steel. Chimecho is just a pain in the butt, I guess. I'm surprised it's not electric because it gets rid of all of the immunities, and it's pretty bulky too, so it can live hits, and it does have access to Heal Bell, which I don't think we have anything that... I mean, we have Thunder Wave on Electrode this week, so maybe. But other than that, Chimecho, I don't think it comes to this matchup. It's just I think it's too weak to deal with my team. Then he's got Mandibuzz. Most likely, if this thing comes, it's going to be rocking that Rocky Helmet, max defense set, just so that he can deal with my physical attackers. like Ursaring or potentially Crocodile knockoff, Revavroom, so on and so forth. And the Hitmonchan for sure. Then he's got his third Terra Captain and Mischievous, Ghost, Fairy, and Dark. Again, I think Electric would have been great on this, but oh well. It's pretty bulky once it gets the Eviolite, and it can just be a nuisance. I have seen him use it pretty effectively in, I think, his Week 2 battle, I believe is what it was. And it has the potential to come, but I do think that there are better mons suited for this matchup. And then last but certainly not least is that Glimmet. I don't think it's coming. It does what Glimora does, put a Focus Sash on it, lead it, and then get the T-Spikes up. Can Mortal Spin, obviously, can get Stealth Rocks up and Spike, and it could be a nuisance, but I don't really think it comes, especially given that I have a Grounded Poison in Revavroom. So let's jump into my team while we're bringing what we're bringing. We're starting off with Electrode making his debut, Sanji. Sanji is there because of his eyebrows. Makes a lot of sense to me, at least. Did I not change this? Oh man, okay. Don't worry about the sets that are on there. I just haven't been feeling well, guys. It's going to be Thunderwave, Volt Switch, Terra Blast, and Thunderbolt with Terra Grass. This does a lot of damage into his team and helps deal with the Great Tusk especially. We are set to outspeed everything on the team. Outside of maybe Jolteon, maybe I put a lot more bulk. I honestly don't remember at this point. And we have the Life Orb just to get that damage off. Then we have Sir Crocodile. This is going to be our dedicated lead. He's got Stealth Rocks, knockoff, I think. I honestly don't remember his set, guys. I'm so sorry. Honestly, just let me pull it up in the damage calculator. So we have Crocodile. Let me see what we actually have. We have Earthquake knockoff, Dragon Tail, and Stealth Rock. Earthquake is there for just reliable damage on something like Great Tusk or Volcarona potentially. Slowking. Knockoff is there to get rid of items. Dragon Tail just to phase things around. We don't want anything to come in, set up on us, and just do that nonsense. And then Stealth Rock is what we want to get up turn 1. We are the Citrus Berry with an Intimidate. This ensures that we live pretty much anything, including multi-hit Cinccino, multi-hit Beartic, and it allows us to get up our Stealth Rocks. Then we've got Manaphy, right? This one is the coup de grace of the week. Scald, Ice Beam, Energy Ball, and Heart Swap. The goal for this is to switch in to Volcarona after it has either Quiver Danced once or twice. Click the Heart Swap to take its boost away from it. Live the Giga Drain with the Rindo Berry, and then Scald it to kill it, and then Ice Beam or Scald kills the rest of the team outside of Slowking, which we have Energy Ball for. And then Energy Ball is also there for a Terra Water Beartic. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I hope so, at least. Then we've got Revavroom. Revavroom, this set changed many times. I think this is the greatest set for this. I can come in on something like the Hydrapple and hit Shift Gear with my Air Balloon as it tries to potentially go for an Earth Power and misses, or something, or breaks my Air Balloon. And on the following turn, I can hit Magnet Ride. I can also come in on Great Tusk and do this as well. At +2, we OHKO everything on the team. At +1, we come close to OHKOing everything on the team. So if we need to, this is the plan. I think Magnet Rise made the set a whole lot better. Then we have safety. Then we have Talonflame, which is our safety net with the heavy duty boots. We have all flying moves and Gale Wings. Brave Bird and Hurricane. Hurricane, if we can hit it, allows us to OHKO the Great Tusk. And Brave Bird just pretty much nukes everything else. It nukes a Hydrapple, nukes a Volcarona if it gets out of hand, so on and so forth. We have Roost and Defog in case he happens to get some hazards up. And then last but certainly not least is Ursaring, Chopper making his debut. Facade, Avalanche, Sleep Talk, Rest, max defense, max HP. It's there to take hits and just get damage off with that Guts boosted attack. So that's the team that we're rocking with and why we're rocking with it. And we're going to try to get this match on the way, guys. Alrighty, looks like that we are connected here with Spartan. And let's see what he decided to bring to this matchup. Great Tusk, Hydraffle, no Bear Tick. So we have Cinccino, we have Cinccino and Klefki over Beartic and Slowking. Am I looking at that right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. I still want to lead Crocodile. He has none of his Terra captains in this matchup, which is fantastic for us. We're gonna lead Crocodile. We said good luck, have fun in the YCL chat to Spartan, and we're gonna and we're gonna get this match on the way. All right. So that's gonna be Tusk, Apple, Volk. Volk probably has the boots. Mandy. Cinccino and Klefki. No Terra. Great. He's running down on time. Oh man. Okay. Good luck to my opponent. Let's have some fun, and hopefully we can come up with a dub in this week. We have got to bounce back. It's not looking good. That's why we made so many transactions, right? So let's get it. And he decides to lead the Cinccino. That works for us. I am surprised the Cinccino came, to be completely honest with you. I can just stealth rock here for free. Talonflame can always come in and revenge this, even if it gets up a tidy up. So this is Jim the Cinccino. His mons are named after characters from The Office. He's got a fantastic intro, guys. Y'all should go and check him out. I also want to throw out a big shout out to Coach Jeremy of the Springfield Starmies and my buddy Peter VGC for helping me out with some mocks for this matchup this week. Okay, he does decide to just go straight off rip for the tidy up. Not gonna matter, so we do see tidy. And that's essentially just gonna put him back at neutral. The only way that he kills us here is with a triple axle that hits all 3 times. So I think he could easily go for another tidy up, but I can just dragon tail him out if he doesn't want the rocks up. Okay, so you're gonna encore me, that's cool. Nice bring, nice bring. That is perfectly fine for us. I think that honestly, Ursa Ring can come in here and just start getting some damage off. He is going to go for another tidy up, I can already tell you that, but we do see tidy up and encore. Good brings. And he probably has a tail slap and triple axle, I would assume. So he's sitting at +2/+1 right now, which isn't too bad. And we can effectively, so assuming he hits, we can just go for the facade here. and get some damage off. Nothing switches into it outside of Klefki or a Flame Body Volcarona, but even Volcarona doesn't want to give us that Flame Body because it would be boosted. This should do about 50%, and that's going to be good damage. Assuming that he's like max speed, max attack, this is going to do about 50%. So we've seen Tidy Up, we've seen Encore. We don't really know anything about the item. It probably is loaded dice, if I had to guess. Tail Slap comes out. And we're going to get some interactions. This should do roughly 50%. He could be, so that takes us down to 78. So that was 60%. That's like that's an adamant set for sure. So here I can go out into Crook and just get off another Intimidate. Right. So Chopper's gonna come back. We're gonna go back off into back out into Crook. Get the Intimidate off, and we have seen Tail Slap, right? He's sitting below 50. He does go for the Tail Slap. This should do about 50-ish%. Oh, crit, that sucks. Citrus Berry's gonna get us back up. Okay, he's not. He could still be loaded dice. So we are sitting at 95 health, right? It's 56%. If he's adamant, he's at neutral. I'm just going to go for the knockoff here. Triple Axle comes out. Come on, only hit once. Alright, that sucks. Critical hits everywhere. Is he like Scopeland? So triple. Crook goes down, which is very unfortunate. I did want the rocks up. They looked really good in this matchup. We have to remember that he's sitting at +2 right now. And ooh, that's a lot of L's in Magellan right there. What's your name? Talonflame. Talonflame kills from here. So we're gonna swap into it and just try to pick up a kill. He could think that we're Flame Body. The real question is, do I want to risk Hurricane here? Because the answer is kinda. However, I think just Brave Bird damage overall is pretty free. He's gonna withdraw. What does he got on the Mana Buzz? One can assume Creed comes out. Is that the Klefki? No, it's the Mana Buzz, okay. This is gonna probably be Max Defense Rocky Helmet, yep. Mana Buzz comes off. And I think we are pretty free to go into, or to just roost here and scout. If he goes for a Toxic, that sucks. He could U-turn. U-turn comes off, okay. So we're still faster than the Cinccino. So we do see a U-turn. Because that Cinccino was doing adamant damage. Oh, I wasn't calcing for 5 hits. Oops. I still think it was adamant damage. Cinchino is below 50% right now. Less than 50%. Mandibuzz is sitting at about 75%. Oscar comes off. This is going to be the Great Tusk. Booster energy, is it speed? Speed, okay. Great Tusk. Booster. So he's like 0 attack. Right? I think I want to scout. With Electrode right now. I want to scout for the rock move, I think. I can rest up on Mandibuzz with Chopper. I can rest up on the Hydrapple. No, he could expect me to switch and go for the Headlong, and if he does, or the Earthquake, and if he does, that absolutely sucks. Rock Slide comes off, okay, so he did have the rock move. Critical hits everywhere, oh my goodness. I am going to Terra, and there is a chance that he does withdraw. Probably goes out into Volcarona. Phyllis is the Hydrapple? Okay. This isn't going to do half of anything. Because there was a roll that I could kill there. You should do like 4% to AV. And that's pretty much what it did. So here I can Volt Switch into Ursaring, I think. Because Ursaring is sitting at 78, which is 40%. If he goes for a Draco, good on him. If not, we live anything else. Who got the kill? Pickle Beam comes off. Okay. We should be able to rest up here. So we see Fickle, AV. This thing is sitting at 90-ish% right now. We should outspeed unless he's like creeping hard, but then he doesn't have the bulk that he needs, which I don't, so I don't think he's going to outspeed us. He does decide to withdraw as he goes out into Stanley, which is the Klefki. That's fine. And we are asleep. Let's roll a Sleep Talk right now as he decides to set up spikes. That's fine. We have a Deep Bog on Talonflame. And the booster's gone from Tusk, which is great. Booster speed, and that means that he had to have been max speed, 0 attack. So he's going to have a lot of bulk. We do happen to roll a rest, which is unfortunate. I'm just going to roll Sleep Talk again. He can go for a Reflect, so he's going to probably be Light Clay. light clay, question mark, reflect, and spikes. Avalanche comes off. I do want to see what he wants to go for. So we're about to be healthy again. If he calls this, good on him. Chopper goes back. It's probably, we haven't seen leftover, so it's probably a light clay set. Light screen comes off. I'm assuming that he has some kind of attacking move, so I'm not really worried about a thunder wave there. So we see light screen. This should get rid of the screens and the spike. I keep marking up my computer, which is great. Mandibuzz. I am going to try and get off a hurricane because I don't want to switch into a U-turn. Okay, we do land a hurricane. It should be 25%. Yeah. Foul play comes off. It's not going to do too much damage. Foul play into Ursa Ring. We're just going to switch out. And mark down that it does have foul play. Bruce comes off, that's fine. We've been asleep for 2 turns, so let's just roll an avalanche. You just decide to just straight up withdraw, probably out in the Klefki. Stanley is the Klefki, I believe. Yeah. Critical hit. I don't think that matters too much. So Mandibuzz is back up to like 95-ish%, which is fine. I'm gonna switch. Sorry, I'm gonna switch out into Electrode here to hopefully get some switch initiative. He's had all the luck, so many crits, which absolutely sucks for us. I'm out of T, and that sucks as well. I'm just gonna Volt Switch one out. Electrode into Klefki. So that dude is probably regen, right? So he's probably back up to full. So that keeping track of its health won't really matter. He's thinking about this one. He could easily set up a light screen, in which case we're only doing like 12% to this Klefki, but at least it's some damage. I do think that I could... Okay, so he decides to switch out into Phyllis, the Hydrapple. Talonflame on Hydrapple. Is this where I want to go in to Magellan and set up? I think so. So we hope that he doesn't see the air balloon, and we click shift gear here because I just need to start getting damage off. We just gotta go fast now, guys. Revavroom is in. Hydrapple is out. He needs Hydrapple to deal with Manaphy still. So does he want to risk it? I don't know. If he doesn't break my air balloon, then anything he goes into will die. Because I can... Okay, so he does decide to withdraw. That's fine. As he goes out into Creed, which is the Mandibuzz. Foul Play is doing a lot of damage, and I don't want it to. So I can go out into Marco here and take the Foul Play. U-turn on Marco would have been great, but I think I need all of my moves. Foul Play comes off. Another crit? No? Okay. I'm just gonna roost up. Roost up again. So that's not going to kill outside of a crit, but I think I have to just go for some damage. And I miss. Okay, fantastic. He gets all the crits and I miss Hurricane. Roost. This is a really stally part of the match, unfortunately. Come on. I need to get myself up to a decent amount of health. I'll switch out after this one. I haven't been watching how much it's actually doing, so it's going to go 182 down to 115. It's close enough to 38. Yeah, he's just getting a lot of really high rolls. I'm going to go out into Ursaring here. Take the spike. Take the Foul Play. Foul Play comes off. Okay, that's fine. Probably goes out into Klefki here. Because why not? If that is the case, then I need to go out into Sanji. I can't break this Mandibuzz, unfortunately. spikes go off, does he U-turn? Oh, he goes for a whirlwind. Okay. I don't understand that move at all. But I don't think I can switch back into... Man, if he comes off, okay. Does... Let me look at my health on Electrode. Yeah, it is not coming back in. Okay. Does Hydrapple, it does not take 2 Ice Beams. So I think that's what I have to go for. He can easily go out into Klefki. He does decide to take the Ice Beam with this thing. He does a good chunk. Come on, go back out into Electrode and give me a free switch in. Let me see Whirlwind on this guy. Yes. It should kill. Right. He has to switch out. Because he dies if he stays in, right? I die no matter what I go for here. So, I think I am good to just Volt Switch out. He goes into Great Tusk. Good on him, but no, he's going to go out into this thing, which is fine. Volt Switch out. Electrode goes down to Life Orb. Electrode dead to Life Orb. Brook died to Cinccino. Just go out into Mr. Bear here. We're living any kind of hit from this thing. So I'm just going to go for the Avalanche, see if he gives me some damage on this, which he's not going to. He probably goes out into Klefki. Klefki's just... Yeah, no, this is the bird, okay. Give me the damage. I still don't understand why that does damage to me, but oh well. I'm gonna rest up here, because I don't think he knocks me out with a foul play. He does decide to roost. We are asleep again. Sleep talk. Can we get a decent roll? Avalanche won't kill, even if it goes for an attack. Unfortunately. His play is to go into Klefki for sure, just that it's really the only thing that wants to take damage from this Ursa Ring. And we're just in a stall fest at the moment, which is unfortunate. Klefki comes out, that's... No, Oscar is the Great Tusk. Okay, can we get some damage on this thing? Come on. We do get the Avalanche to go off, that's cool. We live a close combat from here. So I'm just going to sleep talk again. He was a booster, so he decides to bolt out, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I just have to come in with Talon Flame and hit. a hurricane. Facade comes off, that's gonna be decent damage. But even from here, Manaphy takes this thing out. That was 2 sleep talks, so he has to hit me here. There's a chance that we still live. So we're gonna go for the avalanche on hope for a roll. And get some just bigger damage off. Brick Break comes off, so that's not gonna kill. Chopper woke up, avalanche comes off. Big damage from the bear. So he has Brick Break, right? Why did he bring Brick Break? I don't... What set is this? Like, do you have... I don't even know what to make of that. Damage. Yeah, it doesn't make it... That roll did not make any sense. I'm gonna rest up. Brick Break comes off. Okay, that's fine. As Great Tusk takes out Ursa Ring. Marco. Can come in. And just hit Brayford. It will take Oscar out. It'll do decent-ish damage to the Mandibuzz that wants to come in. And let me get Ursa Ring off of the layout. So this will do decent damage to Mandibuzz. He has to decide if he wants to sack Oscar here. Maybe I could have hit Deep Fog, but I know that he has Rock Slide, Bulk, and Brick. Oh, he brought Brick Break because of Ninetales. That's what it was. Okay, that's fair. Great Bird comes off. Talonflame picks up a kill on Oscar. Great Tusk goes down. Mandibuzz comes in for free. Holy cow, I feel awful, guys. Stanley comes in. That's this thing, yeah. Marco into Clef. As we... I'm just gonna Brave Bird for damage. It should do more. He has so he decides to go for an attacking move. It's probably Draining Kiss if I had a guess. Dazzling Gleam, okay. It's not gonna do much. I'm gonna roost up here, and so we do see the last move on this guy. D-Gleam. Reflect is up. Defog. Yep, that's fine. Screens go away, spikes go away. We really want the spikes to be away for Manaphy. I'm just gonna launch a Hurricane here. Okay, good plays, good plays. Can we confuse it? Can we get create confusion? No? Okay, that's fine. Defog. Force it to attack me. Stanley is coming in. No, Stanley went out. Creed comes in. This dumbass thing. I'm sorry, I hate Mandibuzz right now. It's just the bane of my existence at the moment. Hurricane. It's doing the most damage. It's gonna force Roost. We could potentially snag a Confusion. Come on, Confusion. Nope. Hurricane again. Come on, give me a Confusion. Yes! Hit yourself, hit yourself. Come on, hit yourself. Come on, hit it. Hit yourself. Yes! So this thing is sitting at 20%, which means that Brave Bird should kill. We're gonna Brave Bird. He has to go out in the Klefki here. And if we can get in with Revavroom and hit a shift gear, we should be golden. Okay, so he decides to withdraw. He has to keep it around. Stanley comes out. That's the Klefki. Brave Bird comes off. I'm gonna go for the Hurricane for damage. He can light screen up, yep. Can we snag another Confusion? We are hitting these these Hurricanes, which is absolutely fantastic for us. Defog. I don't want these screens up. He's gonna go for a Dazzling Gleam here, which is fine. Talonflame is absolutely putting in the work right now, and we love Talonflame for it. Brave Bird. Okay, so we got him on that one. Because right now we're the fastest thing, so we don't have to worry about much. Defog. We're going to use our last Roost after this thing. D-Gleam comes off. Cool. Bulky Talonflame for the win. Roost up. Everything is in Revavroom range, which is absolutely fantastic. Defog. So I can go Volcarona on Revavroom. So he goes for a D-Gleam. If I can get +2 and Poison Jab, then we are good to go. Brave Bird. Select goes off, that's fine. So behind a Reflect, right? We're running out of time, so we do have to pay attention to that. Talonflame into Klefki, right? Behind a Reflect. Reflect on that side of the field. This should kill. as Clef Key goes down, Talonflame picks up another kill. No, yeah, Clef Key went down, that's right. And then I have to decide what to do in front of Mandibuzz, right? I theoretically have to hit. Meredith comes out. We haven't seen Meredith. This is the Volt. Okay. Volcarona with a Reflect up. Takes 50%. So we defog here. We Hurricane on the following turn. Manaphy comes out, that's fine. This Volcarona is sitting at +1, +1, +1. I think we should be good. I am going to Brave Bird for chip, because it needs to take me out. Terrablast. Why? Okay. I don't understand that play at all. Why do you have Terrablast? Okay. Volk kills Talonflame. Manaphy comes out. Manaphy hits Heart Swap. Gets the +1. We Heart Swap here. Because we'll live the Giga Drain. Yeah, we should live the Giga Drain every day of the week right here. He's like, oh, this guy's got tech now. Okay. Could be that I just want to go for damage. Come on, this game's long, man. Do you have the Giga Drain? Let me get Talonflame off the layout. Giga Drain comes off, we eat it with the Rindo. That took us down to 94. Which means yeah, he's like max. Scald should kill here. We no longer have the Rindo. If Scald doesn't kill, Giga Drain kills. +1 Manaphy's here. Revavroom still has a chance to pull this out. I honestly just need to get in on Hydrapple. That's it. And that's what he has to go out into on Manaphy in order to beat Manaphy. Taking a long time on this turn. We just lock in with Scald. He goes out in the Hydrapple, doesn't he? No, that's Mandibuzz. Okay. Skull comes off, Manaphy picks up a kill on Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz goes down. Klefki went down already. So he has to go out to fill us right here. Yep. Which is going to give us a free Ice Beam, which is damage. And I'm fine with losing Mana Fee because Revavroom comes in and hits Shift Gear. He can switch around. I'm just going to attack what's in front of me for now. Do we get a freeze? Freeze, 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 freeze. No freeze. Leaf Storm comes off, okay. So now Revavroom is certainly free. If we are +1 attack. Mana Fee goes down. We Shift Gear. He just probably goes out into Volcarona straight up. Oh no, he's gonna stay in, okay. Fickle Beam comes off. Hydrapple, Earth Power, kills here. So we show because we need to get to +2 to deal with Volcarona, right? What Volcarona set am I looking at that it's not doing any damage now? Magnet Rise? Shift Gear. Oh, I still have the reflect up. That's what it is. Yes, okay. Jim comes out. As we Shift Gear up. Okay, that's close, okay. Poison Jab. Revavroom should be able to pull this, to clutch this out, baby. Revavroom should be able to clutch this out. Magnet Rise tech was absolutely key for this. I don't care if it's a 1-0, it's a win. A win's a win. A win's a win, baby. And there was a roll to kill a Volcarona at +1. So I'm glad we did go for that. Revavroom gets a kill on the Cinccino. Revavroom should be able to get a kill on... Oh, we're not taking Revavroom off the layout. Revavroom's the MVP, baby. Should kill Volcarona here. Ultimately, I think it came down to that confusion from the Hurricane and Talonflame hitting all of its Hurricanes. We're gonna Poison Jab. It kills. Revavroom picks up another kill. Onto Volk. And Revavroom's gonna pull it out for us, baby. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely insane. And we Poison Jab for the win. Are you like, no, you're AV, we know that. Or else you die to that Ice Beam from Mana Fee. Poison Jab comes off. Revavroom in its debut. Coming in clutch. That's a pun. And picking up the last 3 victories and allowing us to get back into the win column against Coach Spartan and his Ontario Meloetta. GG, my guy. I wish you the best of luck in the rest of the season. We had to pull out the stops to get ourselves back in at least another win. and show what these transactions can do. That's it for me. I'm gonna go take a nap. My name is Nick. I also go by Golden Guy, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Pinsirs. Peace, guys.